Welcome to Wealth Coherence. I'm your host, Emily Bouchard, a social worker specializing in human development and fascinated by human potential. For over 20 years, I've been a coach to families with successful businesses and leaders with successful careers, and you may be surprised to learn that true wealth is about coherence. When our inner state of being aligns with how we live, give, lead, and love. In this series, we will explore an integrated model to flourish coherently, because wealth isn't what we have, it's who we are when we are fully aligned. Welcome to this special edition of Wealth Coherence. Would you share a little bit about your app called Retreat, which I think is fascinating because most people think a retreat is going somewhere physically for a retreat. And so you created an app. Could you share a little bit about what your vision is for Retreat and what was the inspiration for it and what is it going to be built into?
So similarly, it really comes from, my own experiences with mental health. And I went down this path of deep exploration of diving deep into so many different spiritual modalities and holistic healing modalities, both therapeutic in nature and then also like a little bit more esoteric. And through this, 5-year journey of awakening, of healing, just recognizing how inaccessible this world is to so many people. And so Retreat really looks to bridge that gap, bringing a multimodality approach to spiritual education and general holistic well-being. So we have about 15 different modalities across 500 different practices live on the app right now. So everything from meditation, breathwork, of course, to EFT tapping, hypnotherapy, EMDR therapy. And the goal is to both help people with their practice across these modalities, but then also educate them. So bringing science to the table and helping people understand what's happening in your body and your brain while you're practicing these modalities, ultimately to give the power back to the individual, because I found on my journey, I was outsourcing so much of it to therapists and healers, which certainly serves a purpose. And also, how can you integrate that within yourself so then you move through the world with this knowledge? Big plans for Retreat moving into the next couple of years as we grow and scale.
Yeah, it's really exciting what you're creating with that. And I think that the work with like heart math and with the heart brain coherence and how there's more and more interest and curiosity around how to operationalize that, right, within ourselves. And I love that research because anybody can manage and maintain their heart coherence through the breath, through their awareness, through elevating their emotions. And it's one of the reasons why I named this Wealth Coherence, because it's like it's in our power to do that ourselves. And then when we're that coherent within ourselves, it attracts the right people, the right opportunities that are totally in alignment with who we are. So, yeah, it's going to be great to experience that app for sure.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's like the further I go down this path, the more opportunities, the more beauty that just continues to unfold as I've kind of devoted my life to this work and these practices.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for coming and sharing a little bit about your background and the inspiration. I mean, you're definitely somebody who has a vision. You see something, you take something painful, and you bring out something so beautiful in the world, right? It's like the painful, horrible places we can go are like the fertilizer for these amazing, beautiful lotus blossoms to come forward, right? Like they grow in the muck and the mud, and it's like it's all part of the whole human experience. So thanks for being such a light and shining so brilliantly in terms of what's possible for us.
Oh, well, thank you so much for highlighting my story and giving me space to speak about it. I appreciate it.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Wealth Coherence. If it resonated, I'd love for you to share it or leave a review. This will help others find their way to this space. And if you're ready to keep exploring what it means to live, lead, and give from a place of coherence, head to emilybouchard.com to stay connected. Until next time, be well internally and allow your external life to be the fullest expression of who you truly are.